Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and today we're here in the Audi A4, and today what we're going to explain to you is the infotainment system right here. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this. And before this, if you have not watched our previous video on the virtual instrument cluster, do check that out as well. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this. As you can see, you have like this huge tablet up here on the screen. It is a touch screen, so yes, you can basically touch this. So gone is the the toggle from here, and now you have a touch screen right in front of you. So as you can see, you have this black layout over here. So let's go step by step and explain to you everything. So first you have your radio. So in the radio you basically can search for your radio station, and the car will also auto detect the station that is nearer to you, so you can do that from here. Then you go back to home. Next you have media. So here you can basically connect your phone to Bluetooth. So let's do that. I have an Android phone right here. I go to my Bluetooth settings, and if you go to source, so right here you can search, and then you can connect your phone. So right now it's already connected to the phone. I can play my audio as well from here. I can make calls and stuff. So this is a really nice thing. Go back to home, you have telephone. So once you connect your phone to the Bluetooth, you have your contacts as well that come right over here. So you have your contact list right over here. Then you also have your call list. So basically whoever you have called and stuff will come right here. You can have your favorites as well over here, and you have a dial or pad. So you can basically dial a number and call directly from here. Very nice, very easy to use as well. Then you have your navigation settings right here. So this is your maps. You can zoom in, zoom out like this. You can select a destination. You can see the maps. You have so you have this. These are the functions in the maps. Let's go back. Then you have phone apps. So this is basically your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So let me just show you how to connect it. What you need is wire. Now what I have with me is the Android Auto. So I have an Android phone. So we're going to connect it to Android Auto. So I have the wire. I need to plug it into my phone right here. Okay, so after a couple of minutes, you have your Android Auto right in front of you. So these are your maps. You can go back to home. Here you have your maps. You have your Google Music. So this is how it is. Then we go back to home. Then you have car. So here you have a lot of settings basically on the car. One is your Audi Drive Select. So you can change your modes. So you have efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. So all these things configure different modes. Individual is what if you want to change it. So it changes your drive system and your steering wheel. So you can change it to efficient, balance, or dynamic. Balance is basically in between. Steering, you can weigh it up a little heavier, or you can make it softer in comfort. So this is your Audi Drive Select. Then you go back to the menu. You have efficiency assist. So here what you have is your intelligent coasting. So when you're driving at say 60, 70, you have a coasting option. Then predictive texts, economy tips, this is what Audi will give you. Go back, you have your AC settings over here. So your circulation, which is right here. Then you have your light and vision. So here is basically your exterior lighting. So again, your automatic headlamps. So you can set that. You can also set entry and exit of your lights. So when it's in the dark, you unlock your car, you have your lights coming on. Same way when you exit, you have your lights remaining on for a couple of seconds. Background lighting is basically you can change at multiple ambient lightings. So you have two sets of tunes. So you have an upper layer and a lower layer. So you can change your colors right here. On this, I have explained it in depth in our in-depth review on the A4. Do check it out as well. I'll leave the link below in the description below. Then you go back, you have a parking aid. Parking aid basically is your volume. So you can select the volume you want it high or low, or you can keep it in the middle as well. And infotainment fader is basically when your music system is on, it will increase, basically lowers the volume so that you can hear the beeping of the sensors. Drive assist is basically a speed warning. So you can basically set a speed warning up to 240 kilometers, and at that kilometer, when you reach the speed, it'll basically beep. So that's your speed warnings. Then you go back, you have settings and services. So steering wheel buttons, so you can basically configure selection on your buttons. You have service intervals. These cars would be serviced every 15,000 kilometers or once a year. So this is where this car also is pretty new, so it's 14,800 kilometers for the next service, or the date as well is written right there. Then you have your central locking settings. So when you unlock the door, you can have only your driver's door or all the doors. You also have a long press to open your windows. You can also disable boot lid handle, so you can enable and disable that as well. Your mirrors as well can be folded or opened. You also have open through the convenience key. You can open and close your stuff, so you can do a lot of things through your key itself. Then you have car information, basically your chassis number, and that there are 2 keys that are given that are paired to this car. Then below that you have a tire pressure loss indicator, so basically you can say it will tell you when you have lost a couple of your air basically. Then you have your oil level, so it basically tells you your oil level. It tells you your ideal oil level, minimum and maximum as well. That's another thing. Then wiper change position, which is right here, so you can change this as well, which is from here. So your service setting, so when you open your wiper, you can show that as well. Then you go back and you have favorites, so you can select some stuff in your favorites as well over here. So you also have direct buttons right here. You have your home, you have your radio, you have music, you have your telephone as well, and navigation. So this is pretty much what is there on the infotainment system of the Audi A4. If you have any more questions regarding the infotainment system, do let us know in the comment section down below. With that guys, I see you next video.